Welcome to a Tilton & Company QuickBooks tutorial. Today we're going to go over how to run a profit and loss standard report, how to modify it, and what are the type of things you can look for and do with this report. So as you can see, I'm on the QuickBooks Company homepage. I'm using a sample file and my version here is QuickBooks Account 2014. The functions we're going to use today are pretty standard throughout all versions, so you shouldn't see any major differences if you're following along with your version. Also, this is perfectly safe to run on your company file because we're only going to be running a report, we're not editing any transactions. However, if you want to be extra cautious, you can also just open a sample file from the QuickBooks startup screen. So to get started, we're going to go to the top menu here and click on Reports, scroll down to Company and Financial, and then click Profit and Loss Standard. Now QuickBooks will open the report and it will usually pre-fill the date to this month to date, as you can see here on the upper left. So the first thing you want to do with this report is modify it to whatever date you're trying to analyze. For this tutorial we'll just pick the last fiscal year so we have a full year's data. So here, this sample company, we have their data from January through December 17th. And one of the useful variations we like to run on this report is up here in the columns field. We like to select month when we're looking at a year's data. And what this does is it breaks out the columns so that each separate column is a separate month within the date range that we chose. In this case, 2017. So you see the months are all on separate columns, and at the very end there's a total column which matches the original report that we ran. So this report is mainly useful for two reasons. First, you can look for simple bookkeeping mistakes. For example, if you have a rent payment that's the same every month, this would be a good report to catch whether you missed recording a month's payment or whether there was two payments recorded in one month and not in the other. Second, this report is pretty useful for starting any trend analysis you want to do. You can look at changes in revenues and expenses from month to month and look for any upward or downward trends, as well as any seasonality throughout the year. We hope you were able to learn something new with this report. We look forward to making new screencasts and a lot of different QuickBooks functions. Feel free to leave us a comment on what you would like to see next. For any questions or accounting needs, please visit www.tiltonco.com. Thank you.